Well, another tough loss tonight here at Progressive Field, where the little things continue to be the Indians' downfall. The series will continue here tomorrow night at 7:05. Hey, it's bobblehead night. Let's hope the Indians can bounce back. I'm Lucy Matz with News Channel 5. The Cavaliers have battled to game number 3. The series now tied 1-1, but doing that was not as simple as we had hoped. As a matter of fact, it took them to the very last second to win. With over 6 seconds left, Turgolo shoots over Sasha for the lead. Later, Mo looking for who to pass to. Here comes LeBron from downtown, shoots it, and he scores. Final score is 96-95. Look at that celebration. Here are some comments about that shot from the team. Well, I don't know about Joe, but reactions all over Cleveland were very contagious. Excitement with car horns and cheers, but also sighs of relief were a common theme that night. Hopefully this important win will give the Cavs the momentum needed to win the series. I'm Lucy Matz with News Channel 5. The Tribe has lost the last 13 of 15, and tonight's game will mark the halfway point in the season. Their biggest trouble has been doing well in the bullpen, so another hopeful pitcher has been added to the roster, Winston Abreu from Tampa Bay. Although times are tough right now, head coach Eric Wedge is not going to give up yet. The big guy just had his first conference yesterday as a new Cavalier, and aside from being very goofy, Shaq was very serious about helping the Cavs get over the hump for next season. His biggest goal, a ring for the king, baby. Here's what he had to say. And probably not a surprise to anyone, Coach Phil Jackson will return to the Lakers for his last season. The 63-year-old is projected to make $12 million in his final year. He has been with Los Angeles since 1999, taking a year off in 2004. And in other Lakers news, the team has just signed free agent Ron Artest. Roger Federer has made it to the Wimbledon men's final, and if he wins it all, he will make history with 15 Grand Slam titles. Federer beat Andy Haas in all sets, beating him 7-6, 7-5, and 6-3. Haas tried anything to stop Federer's game, like here in an almost desperate attempt. Federer will compete against Andy Roddick on Sunday, who beat England favorite Andy Murray. Federer has beaten Roddick 18 of 20 times in the Wimbledon twice. Continuing with tennis, Saturday will be a sister act. The Wimbledon women's final will host Serena and Venus Williams as they face off for the win. This is the 4th time the pair has met in the finals at the All England Club. In total, Serena has won 5 titles. Her sister Venus has won 2. Hey, stick around for Mike Johnson with his weekend forecast coming up next. Well, we're now into the second half of the season with the Tribe, and they hit it off on a good note with a win over Seattle. Tonight, they were looking to start a winning streak to get it going, but it wasn't going to happen. David Huff was on the mound tonight. Top of the second, former Indian Franklin Gutierrez, solo home run. Score is now 1-0. Huff lasted 5 innings with 3 earned runs. Bottom of the third, Grady Sizemore up to bat. Who's going to take it? Nobody knows. Ball drops, but Grady, he overran his luck getting thrown out at second. Later, at bottom of the 5th, Felix Hernandez looking for a 6th straight win. Luis Valbuena looking on, walking away. Indians lost it 6-2. The teams are going to face off again tomorrow at 7:05. Now let's hear from Coach Eric Wedge. Can you believe that there are only 2 weeks until we see the orange and brown again? Brown's training camp will begin in only 14 days. The buzz for the moment is all about the QB. Who's it going to be this season? Brady Quinn will compete against Derek Anderson, who has recently healed from a calf injury that he received during minicamp. The first team practice will commence on August 1st. Hey, check this out. Tom Watson is tied for the lead at the British Open, and he's 59 years old. That's outstanding. But get this, Tiger, he's out. He missed the cut. Watson playing like he wants it on the 18th, draining the long birdie. He shot a second round 70 and is now tied with Steve Marino for the 36-hole lead. Tiger Woods surprised many and himself looking pretty bad on the 10th. His tee shot landed somewhere, nobody knows where it is, it's still MIA. Tiger would take a double bogey on the hole and also double the 13th. Woods missed the cut by just 1 shot. Here's his reaction.
Slam the door.
Now on to basketball in Sin City, the home of Summer League play. Cavs were tied up in the 4th at 68 against the Pistons. St. Edward's grad Jawad Williams from downtown. Later, the Pistons up by 6. Jeremy Pargo missed it, but Deron Washington had his back. The Pistons won the game 92-86. Cavs rookie Christian Iyenga had 12 points. Cavaliers finished up the league with a 1-4 record. And according to reports, Cavs free agent Wally Szczerbiak has declined a contract offer from the EuroLeague's Real Madrid. The Cavs have kept in touch with Szczerbiak but have not offered him a contract. We'll be right back after the break. So far this season, the Indians are 4-11 in interleague play. Tonight began a 3-day series against the Cincinnati Reds, which would begin the last of the interleague series games. Jeremy Sowers started on the mound, doing very well with a total of 7 innings and 6 strikeouts. They're shown against Chris Dickerson. Bottom of the 4th, Tribes up 2-0. Ryan Garco, 2-run homer. Score would be 4-0. Later, bottom of the 5, Victor Martinez up, who will follow. With 1 into the crowd, look at that kid get the catch. Now it's 5-0. The Tribe beat the Reds 9-2 with Sowers pitching 7 innings, his longest opportunity so far. Here's what he had to say about tonight's game. Well, it's official. Shaquille O'Neal is headed to Cleveland, and everyone knows what to expect from the big guy, but eyebrows are being raised about the Cavs' first pick. What can he bring? When Christian Iyenga, a 6'6" guard from the Republic of Congo, was picked by the Cavs last night, many were shocked. Iyenga played last season on a Spanish league team, averaging 13 points and 5 rebounds. He was in town on Willow Road and shared some words about the draft. Now back to the big guy, Shaq. The city is pumped about the recent trade, and with good reason. The 15-time All-Star and one of the top 50 greatest players of all time may be the missing piece to bring Cleveland a championship. Head coach Mike Brown says Shaq's experience speaks volumes. A court document was filed today, and former Browns receiver Joe Jurevicius is suing the Browns and the Cleveland Clinic over a staph infection he contracted after surgery in 2008. Jurevicius is accusing doctors of negligence and says the Browns team physicians failed to warn him about the facility's therapy equipment, which was not always sanitary. The lawsuit claims that because of that, Jurevicius may never be able to play professional football again. Last March, the Browns cut Jurevicius. Browns attorney Fred Nance gave this statement. The Browns express confidence in their training and practice facilities and deny allegations of the complaint. We'll be right back. Tonight was a perfect night for baseball here at Progressive Field with clear skies and cool temps, but the Indians bringing their own heat to take a victory against the St. Louis Cardinals. The Tribe will take them on again here at Progressive Field tomorrow at 4:05. I'm Lucy Matz with News Channel 5. In Berea today, Browns rookies were scheduled to check in at the camp. It is the earliest reporting date in the NFL. Free agents and players picked up after the second round are now coming around, and reports say that first-round pick Alex Mack may sign today. He flew in from California this morning. Speaking of contracts, the Cavs are waiting to see if the Miami Heat will match their offer to Jamario Moon, although there are internet reports within the hour that say the Heat will not match the offer. If they don't match it by midnight tonight, Moon will become a Cavalier. He averaged 7.8 points and 5.4 rebounds the past 2 seasons. He is looking at a 3-year deal for $9.8 million. Looks like you can go home again. Today, an Atlanta newspaper is reporting that Piston-turned-Bull-turned-Cav Ben Wallace may be headed back to Detroit. Wallace was traded to the Suns in the Shaq deal, but was bought out for $10 million. Supposedly, he will have a 1-year deal in the Motor City. Former Cav Andre Miller is off to Portland, says Miller's agent. The deal is reported to be for 2 or 3 years, worth $21 million. He has been with Philadelphia since 2006. The Tribe is in Seattle tonight after winning 2 of 3 against the Blue Jays. This weekend, the Tribe will be in the Emerald City, then head down the shore to Anaheim. Tonight, Aaron Laffey will start on the hill, and he's going to face Ryan Rowland-Smith. First pitch is at 10:10 p.m. Stay tuned for the weekend forecast coming up next.
Welcome back to Final Thoughts. I'm Terry Brooks. You know that this is Lucy Matz, our summer intern, who has been a tremendous help for us at the News Channel 5 sports staff. Now, we're going to get to your final thought in just a minute, but let me break you guys off with my final thought. Today's scrimmage was actually a very fun time. I know the stadium wasn't exactly full today, but it was 95 degrees outside, so you can understand that. A regular season game is going to be plenty of people out there. Both Brady Quinn and Derek Anderson they were equal. Neither one really separated themselves from the other. But I got to say, today's event was fun, and it was good to see the guys back at the stadium. Now, Lucy, making her live television debut. Lucy, what's your final thought?
Well, you know, times are tough right now for the Indians. They're restructuring their team, and they're doing trading with their favorite fans. So it's tough right now, but you got to think about what's coming up ahead. You have the Browns, Coach Mangini. They're working hard in training camp, and they got all the rookies signed. And then you have the Cavs. They just got their big Shaq. So things are going to be going well when things come up, but you just got to stay positive. You know, we got to get a championship, so stay positive, Cleveland.
Look, she's not even nervous. Let me ask you, how did you like your internship? Quickly,
I loved it. It was awesome.
There it is. That is Lucy Matz. You will see her on television one day, sometime soon,
Yes,
hopefully here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for Sports Sunday. I'm Terry Brooks. See you back, guys.